Hello, everyone. We are live. We are live. Um, this is the first. Usually, I have so many people in queue, so I think there's something going on that I got to get together. Welcome to Singles on YouTube Live. I'm your host Kendra G. I am the host, the creator, the editor, the everything, honey. If you are single, we're gonna find you love tonight. Let me share this clip though right now on YouTube so you guys could join in on the show. I know y'all be getting on me with this having the comments slow down. So I wonder, do I have something going on? Because normally my queue is already, oh, people are coming in now. I wonder if you had to wait until I joined the show tonight. So I'm pinning the queue. I just pinned the queue in the YouTube comment section. All right, Facebook, I believe we are on and popping. Let's go right into it. 21 and older. Have good Wi-Fi. Have good lights. You could be a highlight of the singled out video on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, or whatever. Can you guys not see me? Why does it says it's black? What's going on? Something's going on. Okay, no, it's not black. All right. I think we're good to go. Okay, everybody jumping in now. Hey, Ivory.
Hi, Kendra.
What's your name, baby?
Ivory.
Ivory. They just got on me. I just did that on Instagram. I'd be like, "Hi, Ivory. What's your name?" Ivory, where you calling us from?
I'm in Fairfax, Virginia, so it's really close to DC.
Fairfax, Virginia. How old are you?
I am 31. I'm turning 32 later this month.
Okay, so are you a Cancer?
Leo.
Leo. I had it wrong.
hmm
Ivory, Fairfax, Virginia, 31. Leo, do you have any kids?
I have two kids.
How old are your
Um,
kids?
my youngest is 8 and my oldest is almost 10.
Same dad?
Same dad.
Was you once married?
I was married. Yeah.
How many
Didn't
years?
work out. He was 15 years older than me, so it
Oh,
was a big
wow.
age difference, and we just didn't have a lot in common, to be really honest with you. So,
Okay. So that
yeah,
didn't work out.
no.
Okay. This is Ivory in Virginia, 31. Leo, two kids. When did you get divorced?
Actually, this year.
Oh, you just
We
got
were
divorced.
separated in 2019, though, and it just took me a long time to finalize the divorce. He wanted a green card. I know that's probably TMI, but he really was trying to blackmail me, talking about he wasn't going to sign the divorce unless I gave him a green card. And then I spoke to a lawyer and he said, no, that's like blackmail. So, no, you don't have to do that.
Ooh. So where
Yeah.
was he from?
He's from El Salvador.
Okay. Oh, got you. Okay. So
hmm
and is he here in America?
He is. Yeah, he's somewhere out in Maryland.
Do you guys co-parent well?
Not really because here's the thing, like when I decided to separate from him, he really didn't want to let me go. So he got on like stalker mode and I was not okay with it. So I had to put some distance between me and him, and he kept trying to use the kids like to like take me out on dates like, "Oh, you need to be here to help me take care of the kids." And I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm not breastfeeding them. I'm not changing diapers. Like these kids are, able to take care of themselves." I'm like, "No, stop using them as an excuse." Like, bye, sir.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So,
So let's get
yeah.
into it. Ivory, what do you do for a living?
So right now, I'm just helping out my parents with their family business. I was doing a PhD program at Johns Hopkins, but I don't know if you guys know this, but as a PhD student, some of them are paid. I was only making 32,000 a year, and that's just not enough for me to like support my two kids. So I'm trying to go into like my field of engineering, which is mechanical engineering. So right now, I'm just looking for a job in that industry, but right now I'm just helping out my parents wherever I can in their business.
Do you live with your parents?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so you and your
Right
children.
now, but I am trying to move out when I get my job.
Did you
You
move
know
in
how
with
that
your
is.
parents after your divorce?
I did move in with them after my divorce, and then I moved out from my PhD program because I was out in Baltimore. And then I came back after I left the PhD program.
So you're currently unemployed.
hmm
So
Yeah, I'm
listen,
currently unemployed, but like I said, like my family, like they have their own business. We do air duct cleaning, so I really just help out with whatever they need, and that's how I make my living right now.
We can move forward, but let me ask you a question. Do you think
Mm-hmm.
you're in a space to date, or do you want to get some more things aligned together?
Um, I see why that's like a good question to ask here. Um, like emotionally, I feel ready to date. I guess financially, maybe not where I want to be, but I think that everything's gonna be coming in together pretty soon. So I think
Okay.
it's at least a good time for me to start looking. You know what I mean? I'm not looking to get married tomorrow, right? I know that relationships take time, and really, I'm just looking for somebody to start off as like friends with,
Okay, let's start.
and then
So, Ivory, what kind of guy do you want to date?
definitely somebody who is ambitious, who has like at least some goals in life. You know what I mean? Like you have to be going somewhere. Um, you don't have to be there yet. You can be working towards it like I am. Um, kind, smart, and just not insecure. You just have to be secure about yourself.
Okay, what's some
Yeah.
deal breakers for you?
Deal breakers. I think everybody has this on their list, right? The liars, the cheaters, people who are insecure, who still have like, just too much drama going on. I don't want drama. Like, I know some people, like I have like some baby daddy drama. I don't mind baby mama drama unless you have that under control. Like you can have it. You can have a little bit. I guess I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, right? Like if I have something going on, like and say that you can't have the same thing going on. Um,
Okay,
but yeah.
let's click on. What's the age range you want to date?
Um, I would prefer to date somebody like really close to my age. Um, like maybe up to 35.
31 to
So like
35. Does he have to be in
30,
Virginia?
45. Um, I would prefer DMV area. Yeah, DC, Maryland, Virginia.
So you said he can't have kids, right?
He can.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
Um, yes, but after I'm married, like we have to get everything done first, right? Like
Okay.
relationship, marriage, and then kids. Yeah.
Ivory, do you what does he have to look a certain way?
No,
No? Does he have to make a
no.
certain amount of money?
Um, no, not necessarily, but like I said, you have to be moving towards something, right? Like you have to have, a six-figure goal somewhere lined up. Like
Oh, he has to make six figures.
not six figures, maybe not right off the bat, but at least like 60,000, 70,000, like building up to like 100. Like, eventually I want to be in a at least a $200,000 home income. Like that's the range that I would want to live in one day.
Okay. Ivory. Okay. So this is Ivory Fairfax, Virginia, was once married, just got divorced this year, 31. Is a Leo, has two kids. You said you have more kids after you get married. So date 31 to 35.
hmm
DMV area is which like the guy to be. Why do you think you're single?
Um, I'm single because I was in a relationship that wasn't really going anywhere, and it just took me a long time for me to like let that relationship go. I just it took an emotional toll on me, I think. Um, in the sense that I was expecting too much. Like this person, I think they were honest with me from the beginning, but I just didn't want to listen to those things. I thought that maybe I could change his mind along the way. So now I know, like, people really tell you who they are from the beginning. You just have to listen. And yeah, you can't hope for people to change for you. Like that's just not going to happen. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Ivory, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
um, a guy would be lucky to be with me because I really put in work into a relationship. I give you back what you give me. You know what I mean? I'm a person who gives and takes. Like yeah. So you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. You want to have a good time, I want to have a good time. Like I'll match your energy.
Okay, Ivory, move back and give us the Kendrick can. We gotta see your full body.
Okay, let me stand up then. So
Okay,
this
we
is
see you,
my
girl.
me.
What bedroom is this? Is this your bedroom?
This is my sister's bedroom,
Do
but
you have
she's
your own
currently
bedroom in your
away.
parents' house?
I do. It's just not this one. This is the bigger one with better lighting.
Oh, got you, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ivory's been honest. She was divorced this year, so she's currently living with her parents. Um, in between jobs, I personally think you should take some time to get yourself situated. But you did say that too. You just want to kind of meet and see what's out there. She has 2 kids. She was willing to get married again. 31 to 35 DMV area is her preference. Okay, how do you want the guy to reach out to you?
I think Facebook is okay. You can
All
just
right.
search up my name,
Facebook. What's your name on Facebook?
Ivory Sarceno. So just like the caption.
Let me see if I can find you. Because sometimes names are so common that I can't find the name. Ivory. Let's see. And where are you calling us from?
From Fairfax, Virginia.
Oh, maybe you're the only one. Is this you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so I found you. All right. Let's do it. If you are interested, fellas, hit her up on Facebook. Her name is right there. Keep me posted, boo.
Thank you, Kendra. Have a good
You're welcome.
night.
You too. Let's get a guy. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you, babe. We can't hear you. Hello? Where's your volume? Is your volume? Fix your volume. I can't hear you, baby. I want to get a guy next. So what's happening? Hello? Okay, boo, get it together. I don't know what's going on. I need you to get it together, boo. Let me get another female in the meantime. Hello.
Hi, Kendra.
Hey, baby, your name is Sherri?
Yes, I'm Sherri
Where are you calling us from?
from California.
California. Okay, how old are you, Sherri?
41.
41. California, what part?
Riverside. I live in Riverside.
Riverside. All right, you have any kids?
I do have 2 kids.
2 children. How old are your children?
My daughter is 11. My son is 8.
Same dad?
Yes,
Was you once married?
I was married
Oh, when did you get divorced?
in 2016.
Oh, okay. You guys co-parent well?
Yes, we do. Now we do. It was tough at first, but now we do.
Okay. Sherri, what do you do for a living?
I have my own business, and then I work at the bank.
Work at the bank. Okay. And you own what kind of business?
Credit consulting.
Credit consulting. All right, so let's do it. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
May 6th.
That's a Taurus.
Yes.
The day before my birthday. Also, that is Meek Mill's birthday.
Yes.
And Chris Brown's birthday is May 5th, just if you guys wanted to know. All right, let's continue. This is Sherri, California, 41, 2 kids, 11 and 8. She was once married, is a Taurus, works at a bank, owns her own business, credit consultant. So, what kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for someone who is honest, someone who will make me a priority, and really communicate well.
Okay, what's some deal breakers for you?
Deal breakers, liars, of course. Like if you can't be straight up, I really don't want to um, put in the energy. Like don't waste my time. Like just be transparent. Like if you're not looking for something, a committed type relationship, then just let me know that up front so we don't waste time.
Okay, what's the age range you want to date, Sherri?
Well, I'm 41. I mean, I'll go like 35 up to 45.
35 to 45. All right, this is
46, maybe 46. Yeah.
46.
Yeah.
Okay, 35 to 46. Sherri, California, Riverside, 41, 2 kids. She's a tourist. Could the guy have kids?
He can.
All right. Do you want more kids or are you done with that?
Oh, I'm done.
You're done with that.
I'm
Does
done.
he have to be in California?
No, he doesn't have to be in California. But
Okay.
if he's not going to be in California, I would want us both to be willing to make the effort and kind of travel to see each other.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
I just want him to be attractive for me. I like tall, dark, handsome, like everybody else.
Girl, if I ever hit the lotto, and if they got and cloning people becomes popular, I am gonna clone me I'm gonna clone me a few tall, dark, and handsome men, child. The most wanted man on this planet.
Yes, they are very popular.
That's the planet. Y'all know what I meant. All right. So does he gotta make a certain amount of money?
I just want him to be able to take care of himself. I want him to be comfortable to provide for himself. I definitely feel like if he's ambitious as I am, we can come together and really build wealth together.
Okay. So Sherri, when was your last relationship?
Oh, my last relationship was my marriage.
Your marriage. Okay. So you can answer this question, but when was the last time you was intimate with a guy?
Last year.
Last year. Okay.
Yeah, like a year ago in like July, like a year ago.
A year ago. Okay. All right. So Sherri, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm outgoing, I'm fun. I really like, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Like I definitely will support you, encourage you, and just really be that support system that you need.
Okay. Why do you think you're single?
I haven't really put myself out there. I think I took a lot of time to really get myself together after my divorce and stuff. And then I really just haven't really made the effort. Haven't really put myself out there. I don't really go out that much. But now I'm trying to like do things different because I don't want to grow old by myself.
Now you know it. All right. So Sherri, stand up and give us a Kendra cam. We gotta see your full body.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see you, Sherri. Well, we can't see your legs, but I can see. Okay. We got you covered. All right. This is Sherri, California, Riverside, 41, 2 kids. She was once married. Do you want to get married again?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you want the guy to reach out to you?
Facebook, Sherri Monique.
Spell it.
SherriMonique.
Okay, let me look and make sure I can find you because sometimes on Facebook the name is more than one. So Sherri Monique on Facebook. There's a couple of Sherri Moniques.
My Instagram could work too, but I use that one
Oh
for my
wait,
business.
I think it might be this one because the credit. This it?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yes.
Okay, so that's her. All right, found you, boo. All right, baby girl, keep me posted how it goes.
Thank you so much, Kendra.
You're welcome, baby girl. All right, let's see what's popping off over
Girlfriend, you don't have a boyfriend.
He's old.
You're what y'all talking about? Who don't got a boyfriend? Who don't got a boyfriend? Who don't got a girlfriend? What discussion y'all having? What y'all talking about?
My friend wants to get hooked up, but he's scared to come on here.
Okay, yeah, I hear an echo. So y'all got two. Y'all got it on twice. Can y'all take one of the shows off? Where is he at? Well, he has to be a willing.
He's in the bathroom. Won't come out.
Is he? I mean, are you forcing him to be here, or does he want to be here? Because he has to be a willing participant. Where is he at? Well, he has to be a willing.
He's in the bathroom. Won't come out. We'll get him on next time.
So he's hiding in the bathroom.
He wanted to be, but now he's shy. We'll get him to come on.
Okay, go knock on the bathroom door. Go knock on the bathroom door.
We'll get him on next time.
So he's hiding in the bathroom?
Yes. He wanted to be, but now he's shy.
Baby, can you hear me, baby? Go knock on the bathroom.
We'll get him on next time.
Can you hear me, boo?
She calling you, John.
John, can you hear me, baby? John, you know you can hear me now. John, bring your ass out here, John. Bring your ass out the bathroom. We're not doing a number 2. We know you don't got to be in the bathroom all that time. Come on, John. The world is waiting for you, John.
He's a catch, too. He's a good catch.
John, come on, John. You got a big, listen, everybody waiting for you, John. Okay. Well, John, I want to say when you ready to come on the show, you come on the show. Okay, John? Just say okay to that.
She said just say okay. He almost out.
He almost is he gonna come out?
Just say hi, John.
Okay, John, just say okay.
Just say hi. She said just say okay. He said okay. We'll get him next time.
Okay. All right. Bye, baby girl. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. John said no. What you smoking on? I can't hear you, boo.
I'm smoking hookah
You
while I'm
smoking
working on a
hookah in the
project.
house? I thought hookah was like when you went to the club.
No, when I'm not doing anything, then I fire up my hookah.
Hookah in the house.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name, baby? How you pronounce it?
Dionda.
Dionda. Where you calling us from?
Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, Florida.
Yes,
How old are you?
28.
You're 28. Okay. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. What do you do for a living?
I manage my sister's salon.
Oh, you manage a salon. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus, April 26th.
April 26th. All right, this is Dionda, Orlando, Florida. Dionda. Orlando, Florida, 28, no kids, manages a salon. Is a Taurus. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
Looking for somebody that's honest, that don't play any games. You have to be driven, have ambition, definitely have to be available. I don't know, spontaneous, like to go out, because I found that they don't like to do that no more. They like to be in the house.
Men like to be in the house?
In Orlando, they like to be in the house.
Okay.
Come visit me. No, I ain't with that.
No, men like to be out. So make sure you don't be. We ain't making no house calls. Take me out.
Yeah, they don't realize that, but yeah, somebody who is available.
Okay. What's some deal breakers for you?
Deal breakers for me is somebody who is a liar, a cheater, of course. I don't know. I'm doing better, but I don't like men who wear open toe shoes for whatever reason. It's
You live in Orlando, so they can't wear sandals?
I don't like to see men toes. I don't like their feet.
But you live so you want to go to a beach with a guy?
So there's an exception to that. You could be at the beach or at the house, okay, but like if we in the mall or we're going on a date or something like that, I don't like to see it.
She don't want to see your feet.
But I'm working on it. So it could be something that changed, but as of right now, no.
Okay.
Deal breakers. You can have kids, but not too many. I don't do drama. I don't like to argue, so I'm not here for that. Yeah, I'm an easy person, so.
Okay. Dionda, what's the age range you want to date?
I would say 27 to 38.
27 to 38. Does he have to be in Orlando?
No, he doesn't.
No. 27 to 38. Could he have kids?
He could. No more than like 2.
All right. Do you want kids yourself?
Eventually.
All right. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
No.
No, you have
it's
no
more on
appearance
your personality. No.
Okay.
It's more on your personality. If you have a good personality, then I'll look past all that.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Enough for yourself.
Enough for himself.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
I mean, if you can take care of yourself, that's it. Like I got myself, you don't have to worry about like me, but make sure that you got your own. You're coming to the table with your own money.
Okay. Dionda in Orlando, Florida, 28. She'll date 27 to 38. No kids. She manages her sister's salon, and she is a Taurus. When was your last relationship?
I'll say about 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. You don't got to answer this question, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with a guy?
About 4 months.
4 months.
ago.
Okay, what's up with that guy?
No.
What's wrong with them?
It was just something to do.
Oh,
Yeah,
kept it
something
real.
to do.
The guy you broke up, you said 4 years ago?
No, 2.
2 years ago. Why did you guys break up?
He was a liar. He lied about literally everything. And I could not do that.
Okay, you cannot do that. All right. So listen, Dionda, Orlando, Florida, 28, no kids, manages a salon, is a tourist. Why do you think you're single?
It's by choice. I was working on myself. Now I'm looking for somebody who is eventually, in it for marriage. I don't date just to be dating. I'm dating with a purpose. So if you're not ready for that, you ain't ready for me.
All right, what's some deal breakers for you? I mean, not that part. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm an all-around good person. I don't come with drama. I don't come with issues. I am, adventurous. I like to travel. So I prefer, somebody who is a traveler as well. I don't know, I'm just a good person all the way around.
I love it. All right, Dionda, give us the Kendra Cam, girl.
Kendra Cam.
Okay, boo. I like it.
Thank you.
All right, so let's do it. Dionda, let me say this to you. Shouts to all the women. All the women are like, she is beautiful. They are holding you down, girlfriend. But I feel in my heart, I got to say this, and I say it with love, only because I host a dating show and you're here for a guy. You're not here for me or all the other women who just know you're a beautiful soul. But sometimes I do hear a lot of men that talk about weight when it comes to women. So is that something, is that an area that you are willing to focus on, or you want someone to accept you at this size?
I'm actually working on it, so it's not a problem.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you giving that response. Listen, I want to ask the questions that men say. You guys watch the show. You see how often we talk about that. So I appreciate you being willing to discuss it. Let's get into it, boo. How you want the guy to reach out to you?
Preferably Instagram. I'm not really on Facebook like that. So
did you have it written? Is that at the bottom?
Yes. At Dionda Bad. Yeah.
So we got, so it's at Dionda Bad. DiondaBadd. All right. She don't like open toe shoes. You got to be able to take care of yourself. You got to be able to take care of yourself. And let's do it. All right, baby girl. Keep me posted, bro.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye, baby. Bye. All right, let's keep going. Let me try to get a guy next. We had a guy earlier. In the meantime, okay, I don't see a guy in queue. Hello. Hi, what's your name?
Jessa.
Jessa, where are you calling me from?
I am just outside of New Orleans.
New Orleans. Oh, you got a soft voice.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize for it. Jessa, New Orleans. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have 2 boys. They are 7 and 10.
Same dad?
No.
Different dads. Have you ever been married?
No.
Do you want to get married one day?
Yes.
Why didn't you think about marriage before you had both of your children?
So I was supposed to be deployed actually to Afghanistan. And it was 15. Yeah, it's a funny story. It was 15 minutes before the flight. And I was like, well, they didn't, give me a pregnancy test. I was like, let me check, before we do this. And sure enough, I was pregnant. I was actually planning to leave the guy. I wasn't really into him that much. And I was like, well, maybe a 6-month break, it'll kind of lessen the blow of maybe, we shouldn't be together when I get home. So.
Okay. So that was your first child's father?
Yes.
So what about the second child's father?
He stringed me, along for a long time. So what, maybe 4 years. And I was like, are we doing this? And he's like, I don't know, just, I need time. And I was like, okay, all right, I hear you. And then 4 years, I was like, come on, like, what are we doing? And just one day we were just laying down and I was like, no. I was like, go back downstairs. I was like, I'm not doing this. And you should have seen his face. He was like, after 4 years, right? And
How old was your child at that time?
Maybe like 2 or 3. So this is like 2018, I think.
Okay. All right. So we got the backstory. So what do you do for a living, Jessa?
I'm taking a little break right now. I specialize in aviation logistics. So I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. And so I did 8 years. I got out, went to work for NASA. Absolutely love that job. But they paid me twice as much to come and work for Boeing. And they're also aviation for the Air Force. And I left that, and now I do boudoir. Have you heard of boudoir?
I'm not familiar.
So I'm the photographer for it. I don't do the modeling. But all shapes and sizes. We get you in lingerie and we make you feel really beautiful. I'm actually in the studio right now. And the girls love it. Like, they're really self-conscious, like, I don't know, I just had a baby, and I'm like, and I'm here just to make you feel beautiful. And the reviews that I get, they feel so confident. And I absolutely I've had this girl come 3 times, and she was so
what
shy.
is it again? It's like a spa?
Boudoir, it's photography. Girls get in lingerie and do really sexy posing, and I get good.
And what do you do with that? You're the photographer?
Yes.
Oh, you're the photographer. Okay, got you. So is it fair to say you're a photographer?
Now, yeah, I would say that for work. I'm also a student. I'm working on my bachelor's for business management. At a private Catholic university over here.
Okay, photographer, and she's working on her bachelor's. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
She's a Gemini. Oh, someone said you're a very popular photographer. You are?
No, I wouldn't say. I'm just really local.
Okay. Let's keep going. She's a Gemini. This is Jessa, New Orleans. Gemini, 31, 2 boys. A photographer, also in school to get her bachelor's. And what's your bachelor's going to be focusing?
Business management.
Business management. All right, baby girl. What kind of man you looking for?
I'll tell you. You know what? I was okay being single. And but my kids, they're in my ear of, mommy, we want a stepdad. We want to play baseball and do the video games with a man, and like all the manly stuff that they're supposed to be doing. And
where's their dads at?
What's that?
How come they're not doing that with their fathers?
So one's in Florida, and he's actually with him right now. Okay. But just kind of far away. It's hard to get them together. So they get the whole summers together. But my little one, they're asking me for a baby, and I was like, I don't know if you know how this works, but I guess if I'm putting it into the universe that maybe it's time to find somebody. So I'm just entertaining the possibility, but they're also
okay. So Jessa, girl, I love you, but what kind of man you looking for, child?
Family oriented.
Okay.
So I want you to be into kids and the family life and the zoo and all that. Successful. I've done $100,000 on my best year. So driven and
you want the guy to make $100K or more?
Between 80 and 120 I think is reasonable. that I've done it myself. So I know that, it takes a certain kind of person. And me as a woman, I expect you to, be equal or better than I am, in that
Okay.
aspect.
Anything else?
No.
Any deal breakers?
Drugs, I would say, is just kind of a basic. I don't drink. Unfortunately, I wish I could. I have kind of medical just kind of issues going on right now. I don't party a lot. So just just kind of relaxed. I'm a big night owl. So just this high strung stressful. I kind of met this guy and he was just gorgeous. And he's like, yeah, I like to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and, just like so energetic. And I was like, I must stop you right there. That's not going to work for me. I don't want to be screamed at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I've done that lifestyle, so I'm just looking for really laid back, and just kind of, I'm kind of at a little break in my life. I feel like I can take, so, not lazy, but just, kind of relaxed. And, I'm a big homebody. Sometimes, I like to go out, but I've created, kind of a paradise in my own home. So,
Got you, Jessa. So you're in New Orleans, 31. Do you want the guy to be in New Orleans?
Yeah. I'm not moving. Our lives are here. So.
All right. Do you have an appearance requirement? Does he have to look a certain way?
I try to be open, but historically I'm really into Latinos and like Hispanic.
What is your nationality?
I'm Filipino and Caucasian.
Okay. So you say your preference normally is Hispanic and
Hispanic, Latino. I've dated Caucasian and African American, but my heart is just for Latinos. Just, sexually attractive wise, I'm really drawn, but I'm really big on personality. I think I'm more looking for traits, than, I'm looking for an attractive person.
Okay. All right. So Jessa, you already kind of mentioned it because you said your kids want you to find a man. So, because they want to have like the stepdad experience. So let's go there with it because, I'm just going off of the things that men say on my show and in the comments when it comes to single moms. So what is the role? Is that the role you want the guy to play in your life? Basically the daddy role?
Yes.
Okay. So a man has to be willing. That's what you're looking for. He can have children already, correct?
He can. But I'll tell you, I'm very like in tune with my kids. So, very calm, and I like to, talk to them and teach them, I don't hit my kids at all. It's this very like, I like to explain things. I don't want somebody coming in here and yelling at my kids. I know, people think that's a very like kind of masculine father figure. But, I like to educate them and, why you shouldn't be doing this or why you shouldn't be doing that, so I'm looking for kind of a calmer, father figure, to kind of match like my energy.
Okay. Again, these are the things that men say. So you told me you want someone that makes between 80 to 120 a year. Be honest with us. You have 2 children, 2 different men. Why would a guy sign up for that? Why should he sign up for you?
I think I'm, a good woman. I've worked really hard to get where I am. I understand, the lifestyle of, waking up at 5 o'clock and, working. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning when I was active duty Marine Corps, 9 months pregnant, and I was going to school until 10 o'clock at night. So I understand, really working hard and I make my own money. I'm not here looking for that. I'm really just kind of looking for, partnership. I've had, this, guy in the past, called me at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's like, I need you. And, I shouldn't have picked him up, but he's like, I'm going to go into jail if you don't get me right now. And I was like, I got you. He was doing what he shouldn't have been doing. And I was like, well, I'm going to come pick you up. I'm not going to be happy about it, but,
You're like a ride or die type of chick.
I am. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. All right, Jessa, let's do the Kendra Cam. So push back so we can see your full body. You have on clothes, right? Okay. That's just your.
Yeah, I just got out of the shower.
No, you look cute. I mean, you're naturally a beautiful girl. So we could tell from that. You're definitely pretty. If I didn't tell you, you're definitely a beautiful woman.
Thank
All right,
you.
let's do it. This is Jessa in New Orleans. Gemini, 31, 2 boys. Are you open to having more kids?
Yes, I do. I think I want more kids.
You want more kids? Okay.
Yes, I have my 2 boys. I need a girl. I never had sisters. I was adopted, you know.
Oh, you're adopted.
I need my daughter. I never
Marriage
got
is
to.
not perfect. Oh, you want a daughter? Do you want to get married one day?
I do, yeah. That's really important. So I should say, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, a family man, a husband. Like really, you know, tight knit with all 3 of us. That's important to me.
Well, he might have kids too, so it might be more than just the 3 of you guys.
Yeah, no, that's totally okay.
Okay, let's do it, Jessa. How you want them to reach out? Facebook or Instagram?
I'm on Facebook, and that's my name on the screen.
All right, let me make sure I can find you right now before we hang up, because sometimes I can be finding Facebook people. Jessa, is it spelled just like that?
Yes.
You're in New Orleans, right?
Yes.
So is this you? This the right page?
Nope.
No, there was another one. Bella, Louisiana?
Yes. Yep, that's me.
Okay, so that's the one. So Jessa Moreau on Facebook. All right, she'll date. What's the age range you'll date?
I'm 31, so I'm looking for, you know, pretty close to equal. I really like somebody older than me. Like 29, I think is the absolute youngest, but you know, 31, maybe 40, even 45.
30 to 45. Okay. All right, boo. Keep me posted how it goes, Jessa, baby.
Thanks.
Bye. All right, so listen. You guys have to like this post. So make sure you guys are liking this. We have over, let me check out the numbers real quick. We have over 4,000 people right now watching on YouTube, which is great, but everybody should like it. It's the easiest thing to do. Just push the like button. Also share if you can. Facebook, same for you guys. Make sure you like it. The easiest thing, it takes nothing to push the like button. So everybody should push the like button. Thank you for the person who bought a super chat to tell me to make that announcement. Kendra, to everyone to like. Over 4,000 people, less than 300 likes. I enjoy the show. Yeah, so I believe there's an algorithm to pushing the like button. So all 4,000 people should have the like button. It's the easiest thing you can do. There's nothing easier than pushing the like button. So everybody push that before I get to the next person. I'm going to start holding y'all people hostage until we get that. All right. Facebook too. Push the like button. Facebook and definitely YouTube. Marty, are you ready this time?
Yes. Can you hear me this time?
Yeah. Oh, you look like you work out.
Yes. I'm a gym rat, so I go hard.
Is it your first time here?
No. I was on your show once before. If you recall, I was on that show with the woman with the blue dress that was out of Louisiana. And that whole situation, I cut off though. So I got cut off before I could get my.
Cut off. I didn't get a chance to talk to you. All right, so let's start. Where you calling us from, Marty?
I live in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. How old are you?
I'm 36. I'll be 37 in 2 weeks.
30. Oh, happy birthday. You're,
Thank you, man.
Leo.
Yes, ma'am. Leo gang.
You have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. What do you do for a living?
I'm an accountant, and I do some Uber on the side, fill my pocket.
You do what, Uber on the side?
Yeah, just to fill my pocket, extra money.
Okay. Marty in Las Vegas, 36, a Leo, no kids, an accountant, and also does Uber. What kind of woman you looking for?
I am looking for a sweet woman, someone kind, polite, well-spoken, chill, patient. Just someone I can chill with, vibe with. We can talk. No acrimony, no craziness. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy.
The woman we just had on the show, she was very sweet and soft-spoken. Is that your type of woman, Jessa?
She would be. As shout out to the Marine Corps. but she's in Louisiana. Like you had a woman on your show once before named Tosh. That would have been my type, but she's also in Louisiana.
Why did
So,
you reach out? Have you reached out to the woman? I mean, you wouldn't relocate for love?
I can't relocate at this time to the South, because trust me, I thought about it for a minute, but like all the best seem to be out of the South or on the East Coast or something like that. So right now isn't opportune to relocate.
Okay. All right, Marty, let's continue. What's some deal breakers for you?
Smoking. I'm not a big drug person, so the heavy stuff I don't deal with. Like if you drink a little bit, that's cool. If you smoke your weed, that's cool. I won't partake. So I hope that's not going to be nothing crazy. No cheaters. Nobody like pocket watching, trying to see what I'm doing. That kind of thing.
Okay. All right. Does she have? Well, I don't know. Does she have to be in Las Vegas?
It would be preferred. As like I said, there's some. I'm trying to get ready for grad school. I'm trying to get ready for some future opportunities. Obviously, a lot of women want the six-figure man, so I have to, be in one place to get that six figures.
Okay, so you're trying to get there so you can be the man that everybody desires. I mean, you're tall, dark, and handsome. They always say that.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's more for me, and also, for the fam. I'm trying to just, honor my mom's legacy after her passing. So I feel like the least I can do is go hard as hard as I can, and do the best I can every day.
When did your mom pass?
She passed away in 2012. She died from cancer.
My mother passed away in 2012 from cancer too.
Yeah, it's a really sad occurrence. So she a lot.
You know what? This is what I say, and this is the truth. Your mother's never far because she lives in your heart forever, and she's still with you, just not in the physical form. But I'm quite sure you know that. There's a lot of times you probably feel your mother, and it really is her. All right, Marty, let's continue. All right, Marty, does a woman got to look a certain way?
I'm not gonna put too many physical attributes out. Let's see what the universe gives me. The most important thing right now, let's go with the personality parts. Like I'm gonna be looking at the mental, like because I was married once before, that kind of fell apart, and I saw the mistakes that happened in that. One of the things that I forgot to mention was like I hate people who talk crap about you to make themselves feel better. Like I'm never one to go about that. So respect is given, respect is earned, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So yeah.
So wait, explain it. I want to make sure I understand. You hate people that talk about you as a person?
Yeah. So sometimes we roast each other, we flame each other, we jug on each other, whatever. But it's always like a level of joking, and then it's over. Like my ex, that was like a never over kind of situation, and eventually it wears me. It's like, nah, bro, like I'm good. So it's only in the sense that if it's continuous, because I can take a joke with the best of them. Your comment section flamed the hell out of me last time, so it's all good.
All right. So does she gotta make a certain amount of money?
No. To be able to take care of yourself. As you already know, I'm still trying to grow into a greater man, so I can't be taking care of anybody on my own yet. We can work it out or whatever, but I'm not going to sit here and exaggerate my finances.
Okay, fair enough. This is Marty in Las Vegas, 36, a Leo, no kids. Do you want kids?
For the right woman, yeah. I just don't want to be out here creating another broken home. Like I take care of my responsibilities as a man, so I'm not about to be out here baby mama, baby daddy in it. We on the next YouTube video, getting examined by everybody.
That does happen. Do you want to get married one day?
Yeah, for the right woman. It would be advantageous for what I'm trying to do for the future. So, but for the right woman, yeah.
All right. And can she have kids already?
I'm gonna just say one. If she has one, that's fine. But I haven't had kids, so that's kind of like pre-made family situation that I don't want to delve into too far. Like, I understand one, but like anything more than that, I probably wouldn't be all the way into it.
Okay. Marty, when was your last relationship?
2020, actually. So I told you 2021 last time. That was an accident. It was 2020.
Okay, so 2 years ago. You don't have to answer this question, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with a woman?
1 month ago, about a month ago.
A month ago. Why can't be? What's wrong with that girl?
I wanted to date her, but like politically, we dissect. We don't align, and that's what she said was a deal breaker.
Oh, so she said that.
Yeah, she texted me and she was like, "Hey, I like you, but she's like liberal, and I'm like moderate, sort of Republican-ish, like bullshit like that."
Oh. So you're
Nothing crazy.
Republican.
No, not like crazy. Like, I'm not like out here like, yo, go Donald Trump. I'm just kind of like, I pick the party that makes the most sense for money. Period. I don't care who it is. Like, if it's for the money, that's what I usually pick. Now the other stuff, I don't agree with.
Okay, listen, I don't want to get into politics, so we'll move forward. But you gave us that. All right, someone just in the comments, you said you doing Kendra Cam the whole show. Let's really get Kendra Cam right now. Back up so we can see your full body, baby. All right,
Yeah,
so,
I work out a lot. So
how
like
tall are you, Marty?
I'm 6'6".
You're 6'6".
Yes.
Oh, you do have 6'6", tall. All right, works out. All right, Marty, why would women be lucky to be with you?
So same as before. I'm very loyal. I'm very honest. I'm trustworthy. I am the guy you bring around your parents. Like, I'm not going to be the most exciting guy in some of the street sisters, but I'm the one that, you bring around when you need respect, or, what I'm saying? Something like that. I am always there to protect my lady, whoever it is. Nobody's going to be pulling up on me crazy like that. Also, right. I'm always ambitious. Like, I'm always ambitious. There's always something I'm planning for and moving for. And the person, whoever that is, she'll see my long-term plan when she needs me.
Why do you think you're single?
So I don't go out too much like that. Like, and this just kind of me. Like, I'm either working out, studying. I'll hang out once in a while with some friends or something like that, but I'm not out in the streets like that. And I don't really talk too much. If I know you these days, you never know who you're talking to. So I'm very like pragmatic.
Okay, you're very pragmatic. All right, this is Marty in Las Vegas, 36. Leo, no kids, and is accountant, also does Ubering. Let's get into how you want to lay. Oh, what is the age range you want to date?
So I'm 36 going on 37. 27 to 40 would be about my range.
Okay, 27 to 40. How do you want the woman to reach out to you?
Facebook would be preferred. Like, my Instagram looks like trash.
All right, what's your Facebook page? Let me check it while I got you here.
Okay.
So what's your Facebook page?
So it's my full name, Martius, Martius, last name King, King.
Martius. Oh, Martius King.
Yep, that's me.
Is this you right here?
That would be me, man.
Okay, Martius.
Sorry if there's not a lot on there. I just got back on social media recently. Like, I usually am very low key.
Martius King. All right, let's do it. All right, baby boy. 36. He'll date 27 to 40. He'll be 37 in a couple weeks. He's a Leo. He has no kids. The woman can have one kid, you said, right?
One is fine.
One is fine. An accountant also does Uber. All right, keep me posted, boo.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good night.
You're welcome. Got this blue hair popping.
Thank you.
Okay, I hear an echo, so fix the echo, boo.
Okay, all right, I just did. I have you on two devices.
Well, I appreciate the love and support, honey.
Hashtag I do support.
I see it. Is your name Keely?
No, it's Kelly.
Kelly, where you calling us from?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh in the building. How old are you, Kelly?
39.
39. Do you have any children?
Yes.
How many kids?
I have 3.
3 kids. How old are they?
My son is 18, my daughter's 14, and my youngest daughter's 4.
Got you. All by the same man?
No, 2 different.
2 different. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. The 4-year-old dad, why y'all not together?
Ooh, issues. We grew apart. We had to do a lot of healing within ourselves. We can go on and on. But, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Things happen for a reason, right?
Okay. You with your squints. What do you do for a living, Kelly?
I work for the county, Allegheny County.
Allegheny County. Okay, she works for the county. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
April 28th. I'm a Taurus, baby. Taurus is in the building.
Taurus King. All right, let's do it. This is Kelly, Pittsburgh, 39. She works for the county. 3 children. They all live with you, right?
Yes.
Okay. And there's a Taurus. Let's get to it. What kind of man are you looking for?
Oh, I knew it was going to happen for a reason, honey. I am a manifester. Okay.
Let's do it.
So I would like for him to be balanced, his masculine and feminine side. Obviously honest. I understand the level of transparency and I understand the level of honesty. They're 2 different things. Okay. I want my man to be attentive. I want him to be respectful. I want one that can control his anger and knows how to communicate. Thoughtful, open-minded, kind-hearted, good morals, good values, family-oriented. Yes, I got more popcorn for you if you need some, baby. Yes.
I got peanuts. I'm
listening. Okay, I got popcorn. Watching this break.
I've been hungry.
We can go on and on. But
listen,
you get the
idea. I've been
hungry
all night, so I appreciate this list. Continue.
Did I already say this? Comfortability within himself, within his manhood. Okay. Stability, somewhat stable, because I understand that there's a balance, again, masculine, feminine. I can be, yin and yang, one. Yeah.
What's your deal breakers?
Gentle. My deal breakers. Liars. Let's just be real liars. Okay. I accept you for who you are. You understand what I'm saying? But I won't accept the liars. Like I said, there's a level of transparency, a level of honesty.
Got you, Kelly.
Right.
Kelly in Pittsburgh, 39, 3 children. She works for the county, is a Taurus. All right, does the guy got to look a certain way?
Besides, tall, dark, and handsome. You know what? I'm just going to be open. That was my problem before. I'm just going to be open. If you get a good vibe and we on the same frequency, walk with me now. I don't see what the problem is.
Got you. All right. Does he got to make a certain amount of money?
A fair amount, a reasonable amount. And I can't even give you a number because I'll let them come to me if that's the case and say, is this a reasonable amount? And we can talk about that because some people feel uncomfortable saying how much money they make because there's people that's out here looking for gold digging type stuff. You know what I mean? So I'll keep that kind of personal. If he wants to invite me in on that, then that's something that we can talk about and work on.
Okay. All right. This is Kelly in Pittsburgh. When was your last relationship?
Okay. My last relationship, I want to say it was like 2 years ago, but
okay.
There's 3 sides to every story, his, hers, and the truth. And have him tell it I was single for 11 years. So.
Was he one of your children's dads?
Yes.
Okay. So wait, he said y'all was never together. He said you were single for 11 years. Did y'all live together?
Yes, we did.
So why would he say you were single for 11 years?
Because we had issues in our relationship. I'm not even going to put him on blast like that. We just had issues and now we're apart. We needed healing. So we're just trying to move on up and out and away.
Which child's father is he?
The last one.
Oh, the 4-year-old child's father?
Yes.
Okay, so are you guys co-parenting well?
Oh, co-parenting, it's in a work in progress. Things have gotten better. I can tell you that. Yes, honey. Yes, things have gotten better. Yes.
Was that the Holy Ghost that came through?
That was always around. Walk with
Always
me. That's
walk
right.
with-
Keep the spirit up.
Keep the spirit high. That's right. Kelly. Okay, honey. So, could the guy you date, could he have kids?
Yeah.
He can have kids. Do you want more kids?
If my man or my husband will want one, yes. But me having another one and us not being together, no.
So do you desire to get married?
Yes.
You never been married, right?
Correct.
So this is a question men ask. You know, you have 3 children, 2 different men. Why didn't you think about marriage before you had your children?
First relationship, I had to grow up. You know, second relationships, we had too many issues that we felt like we couldn't overcome. And the best result was for us to just say, hey, you know what? Co-parenting is the best thing for us. We just want to walk away.
Okay. But now you are serious about marriage.
Yes.
Okay. Kelly, so you don't gotta answer this question, but when was the last time you was intimate with a guy?
My birthday.
And your birthday was when? Oh,
April
Taurus.
28th.
Okay. So it was just some birthday sex?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. But there's no potential for him?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
There's no potential for that guy? No? Okay. All right, Kelly, why do you think you're single?
Because I had to heal some things. I had childhood issues and it disturbed some of my relationships. And I worked on those issues and I feel like you heal every day. So more and more I'm healing and learning more and more. And I don't think people are ready for the information and the type of conversations that I like to have. So I'm considered weird or crazy, if that makes sense.
Well, what kind of conversations do you like to have?
I like to talk about spirituality, the laws of Kemet, things of that nature, history of that nature, spirit universe, astrology, compare it to Christianity. And my views sometimes disturb people's spirit. And I'm like, yeah, they disturb the spirit. So I respect the energy.
Okay, got you. All right, so why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Oh, you were lucky to be with me? Because like Whitney said, honey, I am every woman. You hear me? Yes, yes, yes. I can be your co-pilot. I'm your co-rider. I'm all of that. Wife, all of that. Great mother to your kids. If you have some, I can motivate you to be the best that you can be so we can operate at our highest level together. All one. Compliment me. I'll compliment you.
Simple as that. All right, Kelly, give it to us. The Kendra cam. Stand up so we can see a full body shot of yourself. Ooh, okay. 3 kids. You looking good, girl. You naturally small. Are you genetically small?
My family is small, yeah, but I do have a thyroid disorder. So I'm stuck like this for the rest of my life. The most I've ever weighed was when I was pregnant with my son. I was 160. I'm stuck.
Wow. Okay. Well, you look good, girl. All right. Let's
Thank you.
Does the guy got to be in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, because I believe, yes, because one of my love language is physical touch, energy, conversation with the eyes. I need that security. Yeah. You know, however, if he is out, you know, if you are interested in, you are out, if you're willing to fly, travel plane, I'm for it.
Okay.
But I would prefer in Pittsburgh.
You prefer in Pittsburgh. All right, Kelly, what was the age range you said? I'm not sure if I asked that question.
Oh, I'm 39, so 40 to 50.
40 to 50. All right, let's do it. How you want the guy to reach out to you, babe?
Facebook.
Is that how you spell your name on Facebook?
No, I'm an alias because I work for the county, so you know.
So what's your name on Facebook?
Paradise Lynn.
Paradise Wind.
Lynn, Lynne.
Oh, and E.
Mm-hmm. You see me with the colorful hair?
Wait, I'm trying to find you now. Paradise Lynn. I don't see you. Oh, right here. I think I do see you. That's you?
Hey, girl. Hey. Yes. Yes.
Paradise Lynn on Facebook, fellas. Messenger on Facebook. Let's run it down. Kelly in Pittsburgh, 39, 3 children. Is a Taurus, works for the county. She'll date 40 to 50. Does desire for you to be in Pittsburgh. All right, baby girl. I appreciate you, boo.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Kendra, girl. Have a good one.
Thank you, baby girl. All right, so we're an hour in. Everybody got to push the like button on whatever format they're watching, particularly YouTube. I believe YouTube has 5,000 people watching. We are growing by the day when it comes to YouTube. I'm very grateful. 5,000 people on the YouTube page, but and again, I'm still learning the YouTube format. But I've been told the like button is important. So 5,000 watching on YouTube, 2,300 likes. It's the easiest thing to do is to push the like button. So Facebook push the like button. YouTube, push the like button if y'all want me to continue and go on to the next person. Also share and like, and I think each page has like a stars or whatever that you are enjoying the show. Yeah, I'm gonna start pressuring you guys to do that because it's so simple. There's no reason why everyone just shouldn't push the like button. It's the easiest thing. So if y'all want me to continue, push that like button. All right. Hello.
Oh, you picked me.
What's your name, babe?
My name is Boris.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, baby.
Okay.
Don't be nervous.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Everybody gets a little nervous at first, but it's always okay.
All right.
Okay. All right, baby. What's your name?
It's Boris.
Boris, where you calling me from?
I'm in New Jersey.
New Jersey. How old are you?
35.
35. What you do for a living?
Well, I'm retired military, and now I'm a sheriff.
You're a what?
A sheriff officer.
A sheriff. Okay,
Yeah.
A sheriff. You have any kids?
Yes, I do. One.
How old is your child?
He's 10.
10 years old.
Yeah.
Did you ever try to be with the mom? Did that have an opportunity?
Yeah, we were together for when I was in the military. We were together for about 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, but it didn't work out.
Okay, you never been married?
No, never.
All right. When's your birthday or zodiac sign, Boris?
June 26th. My birthday just passed.
Oh, happy belated
Cancer.
birthday. Cancer.
Thank you.
All right. So this is Boris, New Jersey, retired military. Thank you for serving our country.
No problem.
Is a sheriff, has a 10-year-old. 35. What kind of woman you looking for, babe?
Oh man. I don't know. Just someone honest, respectful, God-fearing, someone motivated, likes to travel. I'm big into traveling, so I want someone that, excuse me, that that's able to travel.
Okay. What's some deal breakers for you?
I would say liars, cheaters, people that's unmotivated, lack drive. Like I said, yeah, that's it. That's really it.
Lack drive. All right,
yeah, lack drive. Like I need someone that's gonna, that's gonna try to, if we, gonna work. Like I don't want no one that's just gonna depend on me. Don't get me wrong. I'll have you if if that's what it comes to. But I need someone that's able to go out there and make ends meet on their own. I want someone that can handle stuff on their own because I'm gonna handle mine. And if we come together and you handle yours, I handle mine, it will be even better.
Okay. All right, this is Boris, New Jersey, 35, is a Cancer, retired military sheriff, has a 10-year-old. Does the woman have to look a certain way?
No, I'm not really big into looks. I'm more personality. And like I said, if we vibe, we kick it, and we're good to go, then no, I don't have any requirements as far as that.
Okay. Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
I would say at least 60. If you make a little less, that's fine. But I would prefer someone to make at least that. I make way over that, but I'm willing to deal with someone that make a little less than me.
Okay. All right. So Boris, let's do it. When was your last relationship?
About what? 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta answer this question, but I'm going to ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
On my birthday.
Oh, that's recently.
Yeah, June 26th. It was in Jamaica. Like I was, it was a vacation. We had fun, and that was it. Yeah.
Okay, it was a vacation on that. All right. So is that person an option though?
Oh no. No.
No.
No.
Okay, it's not an option. All right, Boris. Let's keep going. So why do you think you're single?
Honestly, because I already got red flags on me as far as I'm military. People always, they think because I'm military that, I have PTSD and stuff like that. People always say that. Plus, I'm a cop. Like, nowadays, people don't want to date officers. They feel like, like I'm a good officer. Everyone loves me in my community. But I don't know what it is. People, as soon as I tell them I'm an officer, they're like, what? You're a cop? I'm like, yeah. People don't, and also, like, my appearance, people don't think I'm a cop. So when I tell them that, they're like, you're a sheriff? Like, how is that? But I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. It's my job. It's my career. I was in the military. So when I got out the military, I came straight into law enforcement. They hired me and, I took the career.
Okay. Well, listen, I have respect for the cops. You guys put your life on the line. I mean, granted, a lot of the bad cops get most of the publicity, but
right.
There's more good cops than bad cops. So I will forever be grateful.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I try to explain that to a lot of people, but nowadays, especially in my area where I am in Jersey, people don't think of it like that. They see you as a black officer. They call you all types of names. They think, because you're black, you shouldn't be a cop. I'm like, I'm trying to help my community. This is where I'm from. I'm trying to help out. But people don't look at it like that. Okay. I don't want to get into it, but that's it.
I understand. All right. So listen. What's the age range you want to date? I almost forgot that question.
Well, I'm 35, so I would say 30 to 45.
30 to 45.
Yeah.
So the woman can't have kids?
No, yeah, she can. Yeah, of course.
And you want kids yourself?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm married, then yeah, I would have more. I have my son. He's good, so he's at the age now where we can travel. Like me and him, we was in Jamaica together. So I travel a lot. So if they do have kids, I want them to at least be 10 or older, my son's age. Because I want to be able to go, be up and out. So
do you want more kids?
I do.
Okay. All right, Boris, before we get to the last question, give me the Kendra cam where we stand up and see your full body.
Yeah,
okay.
I was working out, so yeah.
You was working out. Okay. You like your tall. How tall are you?
5'11".
Okay, you look taller. Okay, but that's a good height. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Boris?
Well, first of all, I'm financially stable. I have a good head on my shoulders. I'm very motivated. I'm respectful. I think I'm a great catch. I can be shy sometimes, but I don't go out much. I'm very, low key. I'm in the house majority of the time if I'm not working or stuff like that. So if you're a homebody, then that's me. I'm not big into the clubs and stuff anymore. I did that while I was in the Navy, overseas in Japan. So I had my partying days. So that's past me. So now I'm looking for more stability. I'm looking for somebody serious. I'm looking to, to get married one day. So, and I'm 35 now, so I'm thinking about like 40. So I got 5 years, so we'll see.
We'll see. Let's do it. All right, Boris, how you want them to reach out to you?
Well, that's my Instagram right there. Avery87.
So Avery87. So
yeah.
Bavery 87 is at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate that. That's very helpful.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
All right, Boris, I enjoyed you. I think you have a great spirit. Thank you again for serving our country by putting your life on the line.
Nah, thank you. I appreciate you. Like I said, I watch your show and I enjoy it, so I appreciate you picking me. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, bye, baby boy.
All right, bye.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna get one more, but y'all gotta push the like button, and don't forget to share these lives. Tell your people about them. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Who was you having a whole conversation with?
Huh?
I
thought you can see the camera, so I was like, pick me.
Oh, you were telling me to pick you. Okay, well, yeah. I heard you indirectly. Then, what's your name, babe?
Asia.
Asia. Yes. Asia, where you calling us from?
Georgia. I'm like an hour south of Atlanta.
Okay, Georgia. Asia, how old are you?
I just turned 30 July 7th.
Okay, July 7th. That's a Cancer.
Yes.
That's my shout out to my coworker Leon Rogers. That is his birthday, and let him tell it that is a national holiday.
Yes. 7-7. That's a lucky number. So,
Yeah. Asia, what do you do for a living, babe?
I'm a operation manager for a teleradiology company in Buckhead, Atlanta.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I have one son. He's 6. He'll be 7 December.
Okay. Did you and the dad? Were you ever married?
I was not married. We were college sweethearts.
Oh, I don't know what happened. She just got, I don't know what happened. Either her phone died, somebody unplugged the child, but she got taken away from us. I don't know what happened, Asia Boo. That was on her. That was kind of spooky. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, babe. Get your volume together.
It's muted.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Like, put the light back in your face, babe. Okay, there you go. Hi, what's your name?
Shay.
Shay, where you calling us from? Is it Shayla, your full name?
Shayla, yes. Atlanta.
Okay. Shayla, and where you calling me from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. How old are you, Shayla?
I'm 40.
40. Do you have any children?
I have one daughter.
One daughter. How old is your daughter?
She is 13.
13. What do you do for a living, Shayla?
I'm an entrepreneur. I have a baking business.
Entrepreneur. You own your own baking business. Okay. What do you bake?
Treats. I do edibles.
Oh, treats
Yeah.
with weed.
Yeah.
Marijuana.
You see my earrings?
No, what is it? Oh, is that a blunt?
Yes, they're made. This lady makes them. They're jewelry she makes.
Oh, okay. So you really into the marijuana business.
I am. I'm an advocate. I think that is very helpful for people with ailments and stuff. I think that it helps more than it harms people. And I think weed gets a bad rap.
Okay. All right. So, well, it is legal in most states now. Oh, Shayla, you good? Shayla, you're frozen.
Hello?
You was frozen for a second, baby.
I don't know what happened.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's continue. What's your birthday, baby?
April 25th. I'm a Taurus too.
It is Taurus night tonight. I'm a Taurus, so I'm loving that, child. Shouts out to Taurus. My birthday's May 7th. We the best.
Yes.
Shayla Atlanta, Florida. Shayla Atlanta, 40, has one daughter that's 13, is a Taurus. Entrepreneur, has her own baking business with marijuana and treats. Let's get to it. What kind of man you looking for?
Somebody that ain't full of shit, Kendra. I'm tired of these broke down, unmotivated, looking for a home. They homeless. I need somebody that's focused and that.
Shayla, you talking all that junk and your Wi-Fi ain't Wi-Fiing. Now your Wi-Fi is frozen. Now I know you don't want a homeless guy, but you gotta have Wi-Fi good. If you're gonna make all those demands, you talking about I want a homeless guy, I'm gonna need you to get a better
my Wi-Fi
plan.
tripping. It's Xfinity, Kendra. It ain't.
Your Wi-Fi is not allowing you to be great. Child, I'm trying to work with you, Shayla. Let's see if you come back, honey. You was going in.
I'm by the router, Kendra. I done moved by the router now.
Okay, we need the light though, because we gotta see your face.
Okay, hold on.
So go by the router.
Okay.
Okay. So continue on. You don't want no man that don't got no home.
Don't got no home. They homeless. They looking for a place to live and stay with you. I need him to be focused. I need him to have something going for himself, goals, and have some money. Because my main thing is I like nice things. I take care of myself. I take care of my daughter. I pay all my bills. I can take care of me. I need you to be able to add to me.
Add to you. All right. So Shayla, Let's start there because you went there. How much money he got to make?
I want 666, Kendra.
And what's
And
that?
I ain't
Break it
talking
down.
about the devil.
Wait, break it down. Say it again. You're not doing what?
I said I want him to be 666. I'm 5'9", so he needs to be at least 6 foot tall or better.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to make 6 figures or more, and he needs to have at least 6 inches or better.
Okay. Have you ever dated a guy with all three?
Yes.
Definitely. What happened?
I think that I'm a giver, and I give too much, and I may not be, you know how I just told you all the things that I want. I may not be as open when I initially meet a person, and like a fantasy type. If I like you or if I'm into you, then I don't require as much because, like I said, I take care of myself. So I get stuck in a rut of they're used to me being so independent.
But you just said you was a giver.
No, I'm a giver.
Oh, you're a giver.
Yeah.
So you want the guy to take care of you.
I do. I want somebody to add to me and to help me be a better me. I'm also in school to be an esthetician too.
So the men that you dated that had all three, the 666, you left them.
Yes, because they're not. How can I put it? I guess that you want to say they're at a place in their lives where they don't feel like they have to give as much.
So why would you say that's your requirement to receive again if your experience with that was the opposite of what you really desire?
Because I want something out of life, and I'm not gonna settle for something else. I just think the people that I came into encounter with wasn't for me.
So what is the word settle? So what do you mean by settle?
Settling meaning changing what I want out of the man that I desire and trying to go a different route, like dating down or dating younger. I'm 40 years old. A lot of younger guys hit on me. So I've tried to date younger men and it didn't work out for me because they're not where I need them to be financially or mentally.
So if a guy comes to you and let's just say he doesn't have all 3 6s, right? But can treat you nice and be there and be loyal, does he have an option because he doesn't have the 3 6s?
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
I'm willing to work. I'm willing to not settle, but compromise.
I think the word settle, sometimes women don't use it right, because I think like if you're saying that you don't, if you choose a man that is not 6 feet, doesn't make 6 figures, and is not 6 inches, if you consider that as settling, but the man you're with is a man that you can do life with, you can laugh with, you can build with, you're happy with, that's not settling. That's a blessing, to be honest.
Agree.
So I think that we gotta change up what settling means, because I think, and I've had this conversation a lot of times. Listen, it's your life. After this live, I may never talk to you again. Who knows? I may never see you again. So do you. Like, what you decide to do is what you decide to do. Only you have to deal with the repercussions. But I just think that sometimes when women stand on, I don't want to settle if I'm with a guy that makes less than 6 figures. And I say this is why I always ask the question if you dated that guy, because a lot comes with that guy. And I really think if a lot of women really dated that guy, it would not be high on the list of requirements. Because on one instance, y'all say y'all want this man that has 6. First of all, the man that got 6 inches,
he cheating.
6 figures. Well, I mean, listen, there are some loyal men. I don't want to give the whole rap to every guy because they get mad at me when I say that too. But the men that sometimes are loyal, they're with a woman that they build with. Like, I really like Gucci Man, because Gucci Man to me is like a reformed man, right? And he talks a lot about his love for his wife, Keisha Kayor, but a lot of that love stems from when he was at his lowest, she was there for him, right? So men want to know, like, a lot of times when you go after men with money, they know you want them for their money. So they're going to treat you a certain way. It's different if you're there before the money or if you help them build the money. You get a different type of respect. So listen, I'm not trying to ruin nobody's dreams. If you want your 6-figure man, go ahead, girlfriend, do what you do.
I've been there.
No, it's
and
not peaches and cream.
I've tried to build with people, but then once you build them up, they gone.
I mean, listen, life has no guarantees in anything. And I think that's the other option too. The famous quote, well, they say, Kendra, I'd rather cry in a Rolls Royce than a Honda.
Right.
Child, I don't got enough time to debate this all night. It is what it is, but we're going to stand by it. She wants her 3 6s. All right, let's continue with some more things. So when was your last relationship?
About a year ago. Yeah, about a year ago.
A year ago. You don't got to answer this question, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with a guy?
About 3 weeks ago.
This guy, is he an option 3 weeks ago?
No.
Why not? Why is he not an option?
I really like him, and he's been around for a long time, but he one of them toxic situations.
Okay, he's a toxic situation.
Right.
So
like a situationship.
If he toxic, why you sleep with him?
Because the sex is good. You know how that go. I mean, I'm just being honest, like Future say.
Okay. She just being honest. All right. So good sex is important to you, Shayla.
It is, definitely. I'm very a sensual person. My love language is touch and time.
All right. What's the age range you want to date, Shayla?
I would say like 30 to 45.
30 to 45. And the guy has to be in Atlanta?
No. I'm from Dallas. I like to go to Dallas. I go home a lot, so.
Could he have kids?
Of course. No, I don't want no more kids. That's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
More kids. Unless, no, it's a deal breaker. I'm not even finna play with myself. And then with him and kids, 2 kids max. That's and no babies. My daughter's 13, so I want somebody that can travel. I want somebody that when we pick up and go, we can grab the kids and go.
Okay. All right, Shayla, why do you think you're single?
Because I'm stubborn and I want what I want, and I'm just not with, like I said, man, I'm going to think about what you said with the settling word. But I tend to always say, I'm not finna settle. I'm not finna accept.
Well, because you said that you dated. So according to you, you dated a guy that had your 3 6s, but you left him.
Yes. So because he wasn't, the commitment part wasn't there.
Well, of course not. He's a desired man. You think, I mean, like, yeah, like, you know what? There's an interview. First of all, let me show love to Angie Martinez, right? Oh God, I love Angie Martinez. You know, I live in the radio world. She's one of my favorite people because she has the art of interviewing that comes across as a conversation. And she did an interview with Lauren London. Everybody should watch it. You know, we all just love on Lauren London because our heart still breaks about the passing of Nipsey Hussle. But I love how Lauren said that they had pure love, but they had a human experience relationship. As in, it wasn't this Disney World picture perfect thing that I think most people thought. They had their issues, but there was a base of pure love. So I say that to say 666, he gonna come with some stuff, right? And that's just what it is. Like he's coming with some things. The question is, can you deal with the things he's gonna come with? Now, according to your own experience, you wasn't able to deal with the things he came with. So those 3 6s wasn't enough to keep you.
Right, because I wanted more, Kendra. That's the only
Right.
reason.
Y'all want a
And
man with a
cheating
big
is not
penis.
a deal breaker for me.
Here's the deal. Y'all want a man with a big penis. Y'all want him to be fine as hell. Y'all want him to make over 6 figures. You want him to be
He
over
ain't
6
gotta
feet.
have a big penis, but I want it to be nice, average.
Okay, 6 inches. And then you want him to solely only be with you. Shout out to my comedian friend, Sean Morgan, who made this joke damn year 15 years ago. This is a 15-year-old joke. He said, pull out some crayons and draw that nigga, because that's the only place he's going to exist. And I don't like to use the N-word, but I'm reciting the joke. And that's a 15-year-old joke. That joke is old as
I
hell.
sent Ryan a message. Guess who I've been chatting with, Kendra, one of your guests.
Who you been chatting with, Shayla?
Benjamin.
Okay.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool person, but I probably didn't text him for like a week, right? And he had forgot who I was, and just I was shocked. I was just like, what? Like, so I don't mind dating, like guys dating, but I'm the type of woman, I feel like I should be, I shouldn't be the chaser. You should be pursuing me. I feel like a woman is to be desired.
I mean, absolutely, but certain guys got so many women. Like, it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, you're right. You are fair to say you shouldn't be the chaser. That is not a debatable argument. But certain men, if you want them, that's the role you sign up for. Or you just date the men that are chasing you, which it really should be that way. They don't want to date you. But Shayla, we're gonna go. Let's do this.
Okay.
What's the age range you want to date?
30 to 45.
Okay, and stand up and give us the Kendra cam where we see your full body.
Ooh, in the bed.
Okay, you look good, girl. You sitting on top of the bed, Shayla?
Yes, I'm in my bed.
All right. The last question is, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm honest. I'm down to earth. I am funny as hell. I'm just an all-around girl. I'm not a ride or die no more. Ride or die, rolled and died, rolled and died. I'm done with that. But I am just a fun person. I like to have fun. I like to kick it. I like to go out. I like to sit in the house. I like to cuddle. I can be whatever is needed. Like I said, I'm a giver. So it would just be a vibe. If I like you more than I like myself, then we gonna have a good time.
And there you have it. All right, Shayla, how you want them to reach out to you? Facebook or Instagram? Uh-oh, she got frozen again. Shayla, boo.
I can't find a man because my Wi-Fi messing up. This is ridiculous.
We're about to go. How you want to reach out to you? Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
What's the Instagram name?
Sunkissed by Shayla. So Sunkissed, like SUNKISSEDBY, and then Shayla, SHAYLA. Kendra, I've been waiting to get on your show for like 17,000 years. I love you. I think you are beautiful, wonderful, and just a joy. I love your realness, and I am so glad that you picked me.
I'm so glad you came on. I found you too. This is you on Instagram, right?
Yes, that's me.
I appreciate the love, Shayla. I really do. So let's do it, y'all. Don't forget, she's in Atlanta, 40 years old. She'll date 30 to 45. One daughter at 13. Is a tourist. Is an entrepreneur. Has her own baking business with marijuana inside the treat.
Trap Treats. That's the name of my business.
Trap Treats.
Trap Treats __. So please, y'all, look me up. I have a website too. Traptreats.com.
Okay, real quick, we want to be a little nosy. So were you, Benjamin, talking as friends or as potential dating situation? Oh, we got frozen again. Shayla, you got to give us a tea before you go, girl. Shayla.
I know they tearing my ass up in them comments about this raggedy ass Wi-Fi. I know
real quick, Shayla, back to Benjamin. Are you guys were y'all talking as friends or potential dating?
I want to go on a date with him, so we supposed to like hook up soon. I just been busy, but we supposed to go out on a date, and I'm gonna let you know how it go. I'm gonna inbox.
Do you have any tattoos? Shayla girl, this Wi-Fi, honey. This Wi-Fi, honey, Shayla girl.
This ridiculous. I'm done.
Listen, we're almost done. I got this question. Do you have any tattoos?
I do. They're all like hidden.
Okay, so because Benjamin said no tattoos.
All of that.
Let me see your nails. Let me see your nails.
I have a tattoo right here. I'm
Oh,
not.
but you do have short nails. Okay.
Yeah, I have short nails. I don't wear weave. I mean, I do have clip-ins. This is my natural hair.
No, you look natural. I mean, you're beautiful. No, I'm just thinking some of the things that Benjamin said. I remember he said no tattoos, but maybe he will make an exception for you.
I told you I'm cool.
Yes. we figured that out in this conversation. All right, bye, Shayla, baby girl. Thank you for coming on the show. Bye, baby. All right, you two, we a wrap. 1 hour and 35 minutes, but I've been doing the show longer than that because I started off on Facebook earlier than Instagram, and now we are done. We'll probably be back on YouTube on Monday, but we'll be back on Instagram, I believe, tomorrow night. Instagram and Facebook will get a show. I love you. I love you, YouTube. Make sure you're liking, sharing. All of those wonderful things as we grow. I appreciate you guys on this roller coaster ride with me as I build the YouTube page. But there you have it. Thank you for everybody that bought a badge, bought a super chat. I'm very grateful. I appreciate you. But, you know, my main job in this world is I host a morning show in Chicago, and I got to be up at 5 a.m. So it's time for my bedtime. Love y'all. Back on IG and Facebook tomorrow night. Back on YouTube next week. Peace. And push like. Make sure y'all push a like every time you watch the videos and you see them. Bye, guys.